Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Hollow Knight VOIDHEART edition on the PS5. Time of recording is sorry about that, 12:09 a.m. Monday, January 12th, 2025. Sorry, I said we were going to have no technical difficulties, and I ended up having to deal with a couple of IRL issues, which finally then culminated with a network crash. So there those were. But we finally managed to return and ended up in an interesting area, folks. Well, as you can see, we don't exactly have a map just yet, and as you can see, it also has problematic floors. Oh, nah. That answered my question. Hadn't actually got hit by one of those yet. So there we go with that. But again, now we're just in the process of progressing onward, seemingly downward, and inward. Giggity. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we progress through this, I guess this is a mine. By the looks of it, it seems to be a mine. We'll have to see. There's conveyor belts everywhere, so yeah, we'll see. Just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of the other playlists. Share around some of the other playlists. Bang the bell. Follow the links to my Discord to get to my Twitch and my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch and my Discord. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. You have to forgive me, folks. I'm adjusting my mic. It seems to be a little odd. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little more muffled, but I'm also a little harder to hear. You have to let me know if you're actually having audio issues or anything you folks are being bothered by. Oh, I didn't know you could fire downward. I was hoping you couldn't fire straight downward. They've been shooting at me diagonally the whole time. Ha ho 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 ho! I see, said the blind man. Ezra, welcome back to the game, welcome back to the chat, thanks for stopping through. As you can see, the madness continues. Oh, I kind of figured it was. There's something about this cave that gives me a sense about my progression being a little funny. Now, if I remember right, oh, yep. Okay, so I have been here. That's what I thought. Right, so I backtracked. And I think that's the exact same room. Most of the area is accessible, only like one thing is blocked right now. Okay. Well, these little dudes are dangerous. That's what's happening. They attack and I'm not noticing it. I'm not actually spotting it. Slippery wicket. Really need the map, dude. I feel like I'm going back on myself. I am. What the? I said attack, not bounce into the walls. All right, conveyor belt. Might as well. It ain't like I can't make use of more geo. Oh, nice catch. Ah, okay. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna need y'all to hold them. Wow. Geo is great, especially since one certain charm is expensive. Oh yeah. I'm noticing little ways these expenses are something else in this game. But it's what I expect from a game like this. Whoa. What the? Sure, we'll do that. Okay, now was this progress? Because I remember going this way, but I don't remember if I had already determined whether or not this was or wasn't progress. Or if it was, I don't remember if I had already dealt with the progress aspect. All right. Oh yeah, I've sent back a few. It's just you gotta catch them angles. And usually if I'm catching those angles, I'm probably trying to send them back. That does not look like a makeable jump. Matter of fact, I know it's not. So what do they want me to see down here? Oh yeah, I know you can destroy them. Or are you talking about pogoing them off of them when they're on the ground? Oh nah. Cursed are those who turn against the king. It's finna get good, huh? I done found my way into some sort of cemetery. Which means I'm gonna have to try not to join the inhabitants. Go right. Now, are you talking about right for progress or just right, period? Because if we're talking about right for progress, my brain says go left for exploration. Ah, okay, for story. Okay, gotcha. Mechanism with the slot for some kind of pass. Nothing over here, huh? It looked like this might be where. I guess not. Ah, okay, it's one of those spots. Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like it's one of those spots where we can summon that transit bug, but yeah, I guess not yet. Need something, some sort of imperial key or something. A lot of graves in the distance. A lot of large graves in the distance. Oh, once again we return to the three. Just like those masks on that egg in that temple. Yeah, that temple in the forgotten crossroads. Hmm. Oh, we protect the vessel. The dreamers lay sleeping. Monoman the teacher, in her archive surrounded by fog and mist, Lorian the watcher, in his spire looking over the city, Hera the beast, in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, hollowness lasts eternal. So I'm gonna have to kill the 3/4 kings that are hidden in New Londo and get access to the Lord vessel. Hmm. So I'm assuming that's going from left to right. The teacher. I hear techniques when I read teacher. Abilities. Okay. Dreamer locations added from that. Go no further, little shadow. What compels this climb out of the darkness? What compels this return to this sacred kingdom? Return? I've been here before, huh? Don't go after the dreamers. Is that you can't go after the dreamers or that you shouldn't? A call from beyond the seals by the vessels or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. Shouldn't go right now. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. But the vessel weakens, the plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. That's interesting. They basically were too divine for me to properly just hear them. They were destroying me with every word. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. All right. So did you just sort of kill me and move me? Oh. So they want me to die in my sleep. Dream realm. Horrible. Do I get dream powers? Do I get to take some of those powers with me? Ultimate power in Hollow Knight, huh? I see why. So then the question, well, question becomes, huh? Power for me, okay. Then the question becomes, is this why Hollow Knight / Hollow Nest is vacant? Something like this happened to everybody and they're sleeping? Do I need to wake them up? Good Lord. Oh, I mean, I'm not actually asking. It's just more rhetorical questions. Just like, what else is going on in this universe? You know. Oh yeah, I'll never ask for spoilers unless I'm actually, like, if I actually ask for spoilers, I'll straight up ask for like direct spoilers. Otherwise, it's just curiosity. What a terrible fate they visited upon you. The dream realm is more of a neutral power. Makes sense. Everybody's got a dream about something. To cast you away into the space between body and soul. Will you accept that judgment and fade slowly away? Yeah, I am supposed to die in my sleep. Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Alright. And taking the dream nail. Hold triangle to charge and slash with the nail, cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Interesting. Keep your hands off my nail. I feel like I can move right now, but I don't want to because I want to see how far this goes. Because I want to see if I could trust this individual. But in the end, I know the game ain't gonna have him do anything. I just have a suspicion they'll want to slip something between my ribs or slip something out of my inventory. Probably barking up the wrong tree, but you don't know. Ah, you returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that holding place. I mean, hidden place, holding. Well, I guess to some degree it was a holding place, wasn't it? But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dream. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Do they not have such a weapon? And who was it that gave me such a weapon? Though I must admit, that sacred blade has dulled over time. Really, you say? Together perhaps we can restore its power. Really, you say? You only have to bring me essence. And that would be? Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Ah, true ending. Yep, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder, and hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. Hmm. You are still unpracticed in the ways of dreams. Collect 100 essence with the dream nail. Visit me again and I will share what little wisdom I have. Essence can be found wherever dreams take root. Have you seen them? Those whispering plants that grow all over the old kingdom? I believe there's one just outside. Why not strike it with your dream nail and see what happens? I think I know exactly the plants she's talking about. But this is needed for the normal ending as well. But the true ending requires you to regain the dream nail's form. Oh, form of power. That makes sense. Got to get the dream nail back to what it was. So regardless, we're doing this. You see, at this point, it's just a matter of how much we're trying to do. Huh. You'd think they'd show it to me somewhere. Can't attack in the air. No. Not the thing I'm supposed to attack. I hadn't seen this before. I'm talking about, like, in my inventory. Where would it actually be? It's not actually in my inventory. I was hoping to find a description. Oh, good lord. Okay. That's interesting. I was expecting an actual nail kind of thing. Oh, and that corresponds with the door. Allows the wielder to cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Can be used to reveal hidden dreams or open gateways. What all gateways? Does that also entail the gateway I found a little bit ago based on that travel bug? The dream nail can collect essence remnants of wishes and dreams. I have not come across these before. False night. Okay. Good lord. Where is that at? Okay, it was these trees. That's what I thought. So that's the gateway, I guess, that's opened. I had been wondering what these trees were. Do I need to go get that? What's going on here? Oh, yep. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember exactly who he was. I remember you mentioning that I need to keep track. Oh, I hope they didn't mess that up. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I remember you mentioned I need to keep track of him. I think that actually kept all that. See, ain't no way it's gonna be this easy. In games, we call these gimmies. I'll take them. No, it's actually easy, huh? Memory serves, don't most of these exist in areas full of enemies? Can be particularly easy, but it depends on what enemy that area happens to be fostering. If I'm dealing with them teleporting dudes, it's gonna be a little frustrating. But across that bridge when we come to it. What? What just happened? This place gets more beautiful as I go. Spells. 1 second. Oh, I'm like I heard something. Cyclone slash, and then of course that initial blast. Yeah, I remember coming across somebody. I'll have to. Okay, it's just. I guess it's good. Ah, there it is. Dead remembered. Penitent moth. Dreams revered. So it's just going. Interesting. So it actually did give me access to those. So wait, did it do anything with whatever that was in front of me? No. Huh. I kind of want to go ask them something to see if they'll be upset that I'm awake. I'm like, why is it glowing like that? No, as in don't do this. Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering because everywhere I'm going, I'm like now all of the ghosts and they're all glowing pink and whatnot. I'm like, too early, huh? Oh, okay. I can talk. Just don't use my dream now. Okay. That's more or less what I was wanting to do. Huh. 0. Constant fam. Stop there. Those who try to leave this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom, I thought that strength alone could grant me these things. In my dreams, I would cut the plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in this sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, wanderer? Do you flee, or will you raise your weapon and doom us both? No. Back right. I thought that was back left. Oh, it was back left. Oh. Up. Oh, okay. Oh, an actual stag station. I thought you were trying to get me to head back to that door. What do you mean, missed you? Only way out. Makes sense. Resting grounds. Passengers would come here to conduct rituals for those who passed on. Not anymore, though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now. Yeah, I initially thought you were taking me back to that big, like, underground door. Now that I have this ability, but no, I guess it didn't actually unlock that. Just these plants and whatnot. Thereby giving me other pathways. Hmm. Right, I remember that. Speaking about how many have actually managed to come back with, well, not many, but a few have managed to come back with Hollow Nest treasure. Hmm. Alright.
Opum Sanjo. Bapanada.
Alright. Resting grounds. Map of the resting grounds, a sacred place not far from the crossroads. Carnival told me he found the area serene and calming, but it sounded a bit spooky to me. No thanks. See, that's too bad, because he also gives you perspective on what he thinks about the areas you're in. Wait, warriors, grave pins, whispering root pins. Oh, yeah, go ahead and mark those. Cornifer's been telling me about those strange whispering roots he's been seeing. I made some pins so you can record the locations yourself. Warrior's grave. Carver told me he's found some interesting looking graves and shrines in the depths. You can use these pins to mark down any interesting graves on your map. Oh, I figured I'd need both of those. The second one, I think that's that thing I was at a minute ago. It's probably a grave, other than just a guardian. Hmm. And there they are, marked on my map. 3 separate locations, 2 of which I ain't even been in. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't expect there to be that much more to this game. It looks like I'll get there at least partly from the green path. At least that's one way by the look of it. Actually, 3 areas I ain't been in, excuse me. Oh, wow. So the resting grounds are on the other side of that tram. Ah, false night, right. That's pretty interesting. So we came to we came to the resting grounds from, I don't know, some interdimensional portal. Cause where were we? Where were we? I'm legitimately drawing a blank over here. Either way. Okay. Now, the false knight was in the forgotten crossroads, but I cannot remember exactly where. I think that's the area up above me with that head. Just before and after the snail shaman. Hmm. I actually think I might need to go see that snail shaman. So wait, in the... No, you couldn't be in the room beforehand. Snail shaman. Oh, are you talking about the individual at the bottom right of the map? Or are you... Because I'm like... Let me see now. Hold on. Let me run this map in my head real quick. Next to Ancestral Mound. Oh, okay. So yeah, that is where he was. That's what I thought. Hmm. So I wonder, can I use my dream nail for standard attacks? Should I? And does it matter? Holy moly donut shop. What? So. Oh, wow. Safe. Dark. And you actually, you gain invincibility frames when you do that. Hmm. Cool. Not entirely useful now. Nah. But it does still have its uses. I can snatch energy from my enemy without worrying about getting myself killed. Use that to heal myself or to blast them if I have time. Yep. Yeah, that long charge is nasty. Hello. Up to the right. Break the false wall. Don't kill what I find. Okay. A little lower. Interesting. Because, I mean, I hear him there. Ah. Okay. Ah, okay. Huh. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, not dead, trapped in the dream. Hard mode, huh? Looks like he's close to losing. I'm assuming this creeping darkness is him dying. Hmm? I don't know if I should try to make that jump. Never mind. Thinking of why you just pull the camera up like that? Yep. 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 Knew that was coming. That's interesting. So you actually have a sort of save point there. So what? Should I actually keep going down, or should I? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I should not keep going down. I say no. Don't feel pressured to fight him yet. As in what, like come back later or something? Whoa. Oh no. Very hard. I'll give it another run, at least. You still haven't beat him either, huh? Yeah, I'll give him another run. Wouldn't be so bad, but there's so little time between what happens. I hate when it happens. Wait, am I tripping? I'm not even generating. Okay. So am I supposed to use my nail in there to generate soul? Interesting. Because I'm not even generating soul. But I can, right? Wonder if I can generate soul from them without it being considered an attack. Oh. He just come at you. It's immediate. One last run. That is kind of disgusting. Harder than any in-game boss. I wouldn't be surprised. All these games have those. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm literally not generating anything, anything. Whoa. Yeah, alright. Alright, gentlemen. I came, I saw. I got beat. It was bad, man, it was bad. But don't tell anybody, man. Come on, man, be some bros. I'm on a quest here, I'm trying to help everyone. Thanks, man. Privacy is an extreme virtue right now, man. You smell, kill you. Alright. Thorns. I forgot I picked up thorns. Love that mod. But it is interesting. Because I get hit, right? And it disrupts my own movement in order for it to proc. I don't know how to feel about that. I've never seen thorns do something like that. Double damage. Define double damage. To yourself? Two masks. Failed champion. Interesting. In-game level damage. Okay. Smack. One minute. Thought you might have something to say on your way out. Guess not. Not sure if it even works like that, but I didn't even think about that. Effectively an endless source. You ain't even gotta kill them. You can just use one. And only alive enemies that will have that dialogue. You can just use one and use them to refill yourself instead of having to hunt your way through an area. Lovely. Okay. This is something I actually want to check. Since I got my stuff back. Now they say I can't leave. I can respect that. But I want to see what the other side of this area looks like. Especially that section with the tram. Oh, okay. For a second I was worried. I'm like, dude, it just panned around out and things just got dark and quiet. I'm like, oh, alright. I wanted to see what they were gonna say, and they were like, oh, so you are a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Little Dallas Multipass, right? Soul Sanctum. I remember now. So I can't open these because of that large door. I'm still curious about that door. Soul Sanctum. I don't know if that is on my list of things. I have to say. Eh. Okay. Soul Sanctum. I don't know if I've actually come across that area. Or if I have, it's titled differently. Like a little mini title in an area. Nope, there it is. Okay. Another tree. Ugh. Classic. How you doing? Okay. Isn't this pretty? You can dye to a menagerie of reds and pinks. Streaming multiple games at a time. That's initially what I did. The only reason I stopped is because I would end up streaming so late, so I wouldn't stream more than once. So I wouldn't actually like devote the amount of time that I actually should to something. So like initially the way I did it, with like I'd stream a few episodes, then I'd hop games, and I'd do that consistently. Eventually I made it to where what was it, Jedi Survivor, started making it to where, depending on the size of the game, I'd stream about 6 episodes instead of just the initial 4 that I was, about 6 episodes. So a game like this, this, as large as it is still fairly small. I'd stream about 4 episodes and then hop games, and then come back to it at a later point. Haha. It took itself out. You gotta love when that happens. It's just hilarious. But yeah, that was pretty much what it was I was doing. I still had no problem doing it. I'll stop playing the game. My skills will suffer, so I'll come back and it'll look like I haven't been playing that game ever. It's kind of disgusting. But then you see me when I play a game like Spider-Man, I don't stop, and it's a whole other ball game with my skill set. I kind of got annoyed with coming back extremely rusty and not actually giving you folks what y'all should be getting. Okay. Let me see. Oh, you mean literally just like hop back and forth? Classic. Yeah, literally just hop back and forth. To an extent, yeah. Yeah. Again, I would generally make a few episodes so that there was some sort of. I was right. You have to actually rest at these places each time. Yeah, I would make a sort of like a few episodes to keep some sort of consistency going, but beyond that, yeah, that's not something I actually have an issue doing. I actually it's actually kind of a fun method of doing it as well. Good way to give people a multitude of things to watch. Because there's a few things that I'm like really sort of chomping at the bit to get at. Like for instance, I hear they getting ready to come out with a new Cyberpunk DLC. I'm like, nah. At some point, I'm gonna have to stream this game. And it's gonna have to be before they run out of stuff. Or before I run out of chances to actually catch up. Haha! No. Recently got a gift and okay, so thinking about hopping back to the 4 episode thing. It's a good sequence. No, that don't look like a problem to me. That don't look like a problem to me at all. Yeah, it's a pretty good sequence of events. That's one of the reasons why I did it. That way I wouldn't burn out my viewers. Because it can get bad. Not to mention, you play the same game, it can do the same thing to you. Hmm. Ah. Defend. Makes sense. They're guards. This nail is cool. Because I mean, I've also got some other games on backlog, and that's kind of killing me. Like take for instance my playthrough of the Surge 2. Started that a while back. I still need to knock that out. Been hearing about the Surge here lately, so it's kind of it's getting me in my Surge brain again. No, you're not gonna stop me this time. It's not happening. Okay, cool. I almost ran right into that. That is funny. Oh. I had hoped not, but that's alright. Now, oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, alternating the one to one is better than 4 to 4. That's where you were going. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Yeah, I can do something like that. That's not something that bothers me. That way, it gives everybody something else, something else to watch, and it keeps the skills going and flowing. I'm not at all mad. Promise plenty. Souls to serve. Soul twisted. That was an interesting blurb. No idea where to go with that, but we all know what we just heard. I guess we'll have to see where all this goes, but you know, as they say, the bird is the word. So let me see now. Soul Sanctum. Come on. Keep moving. There you go. Damn it. That was not supposed to happen. But I'll tolerate it. Gotta love they call this place the City of Tears. Because then you come across them one flying things that want to explode at you when they run at you. And it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, I see why they call it that. Definitely love to see me stream other stuff. Oh yeah, it's completely understandable. It's completely understandable. It's one of those, I like what I see, but from time to time I want to take a break and see what else is on. It's that's just how humans are built, my friend. That's one of the reasons why I've always liked that we have, to some degree, that's why I've always liked that we have certain kinds of socials, like YouTube, things like that. We can actually store playlists and people can just refer to them whenever they want them to. Oh, you're bored? Hey, grab a bottle or grab a box of popcorn. How did I let you get... No, never mind. Okay, that's a jar. I'm like, how did I let you get away from me and not send you back to your family? But yeah, that jar is always there. But yeah, the ability to just hop in and watch a playlist hop out. Where it get bad is you watch a playlist and then you forget you've been watching the playlist and oh well, look at that, you come back almost a year later at episode 58 out of 215. But hey, that's what the playlist is there for you to come back to it. So it is what it is. Stay there. Teleporters. I just want to know, yo. Oh no, I'm just wanting to get it close enough so I can pick its soul. Fine. One moment. Alright. It does not want to be known. It desires privacy. I can respect it. I honestly can. Yep, I remember how to fight you. You're annoying. Alright. Whoa, right. I think at one point you mentioned you were about 14, 15. $16? Hey, man. Happy late birthday. I guess I missed it. That's what's up. Spell twist. Wait. Why does that look familiar? Uh-oh. Got me a little pipeline of them. Roll up, roll up. Come one, come all. Okay, now what are you? Spell twister. You snuck me, you bastard. Charm, huh? Reflecting the desires of the soul sanctum. I'm just expecting to get ran up on, so I'm just watching the back of my screen. Reflecting the desires of the soul sanctum for mastery of a soul and improves the bearer's ability to cast spells. Oh wow. Reduce the soul cost of casting spells. Oh my god. And that's just for 2. Ugh. I might have to let that go. Increase the amount of soul gained from striking an enemy with a nail. Oh, excuse me, I might have to let that one go. That's a shame, but you know, shame is a powerful motivator. Also, this room is it is interesting. So much of this looks like eggs and like shells, and like it's supposed to look like shells, but so much of it looks like it still has something and it's going to pop up at some point. Like every time I see something like this right here, I expect it to have like 1,001 something's just waiting. They need like 100 more years of rest and food, and then they'll be prepared or something. But it's like, honestly, this city is awesome. It's hard not to like places like this. Whenever I see them, my brain goes straight to magic places. And spots like Dark Souls or things like that, Harry Potter, so on and so forth. I vaguely remember this. Oh, your stream froze. It's alright. I remember this boss. I do not remember how to beat it. Right. Damn. Perfect moment to go after him, but I needed to heal. Talk about a crash out. Now, I saw something about Pogo, and what was it? When he does that little, like, walking thing. You talking about the thing where he rushes at you from one end of the map to the other? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, too. Yeah, that is what you were talking about, yeah. Yeah, good fight. It's weird I had so much trouble with him the first time. Nothing's changed. ain't nothing like them fights that you have hell with and then you breeze through the next time. Literally nothing's changed. Um, love how as he was fighting, you could tell that teleportation was taking it out of him. It's like, yeah, go ahead and get stuck real quick. That's definitely how it is. Now, do I get teleportation? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, he crashing. Out. Heal, you fool. Get in there. Who do you think you're fooling? I love fighting teleporters. I'm used to how y'all work. My brain is based on teleporters. It flows like water, man. You struggle with him. I can respect it. I really can, especially all that all over the place. It makes the brain starts to get funny with some of the stuff it tries to do. Desolate dive. Tap circle. When holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. Spells, okay. Interesting. So, I've come across a few of those before. Maybe it's because your brain is not fully developed yet. Maybe. It's possible. It's also possible it might just not be your thing. Teleporters might just get to you. We all have our thing. The thing that's always appealed to me is like multi-directional combat. So that's why like Spider-Man, it kind of feels like it does to me. It's natural for my brain to do stuff like that. So I kind of love being all over the place. Can't get soul from those shells. Wasn't sure I could, but you know, they are form of life to some degree. Don't know if I actually want to be doing this yet. Woo! Oh, okay, so that didn't take him out. That's good to know. That Oh yeah, that's that. Like I said, that sounds like something that's right up my alley. I actually don't have issues with swapping over. I've been kind of thinking about switching the model again here lately, but I didn't really have a particular idea for what I want to swap it to. But I mean, hey, if you folks have got other ideas, bring them on. Good Lord. See, that's what I was worried about. When I did it the first time, it sent me so far down. I'm like, I might not always want to go that far. Ah, another Hollow Nest seal. Cute. I hear children. Hey now. You're supposed to take that damage, and then you're supposed to die having not touched me. That's the rule. Come on now. You're going against the rules. Okay, so does this also apply here? What the out of soul. Because there's a few of those areas too. I initially thought I'd be coming across like some sort of heavy class or something, but no, it still fits. Yep. So if you interrupted while charging that attack, you will get stopped. I hadn't actually been using it, so I couldn't say. They give you so much in the way of traversal in this game. It's pretty interesting. You wouldn't expect as much. And it's not because it couldn't, it's just because it seems like such a small, very focused game. Baldur's Gate 3. Yep, that's another idea too. Haha, found you. One of the Divinity Original Sin games as well. Yep. Could even because I remember you mentioning playing non-combat games. Could even alternate between a combat and non-combat game. Yep, Dispatch as well. So that's where that other area went to. This is below it. That another person in a dream. I don't know if I should be bothering with that one. Non-combat, kind of strategic. Don't bother with that one. Yep. Yeah, it comes off as one of those kind of choice-based narrative kind of games. Choose your own adventure kind of games. They tend to be pretty good. I think I mentioned it before. Walking Dead, The Council, Telltale's Batman, which the Telltale series is already up on the channel. Telltale game with actual good gameplay. Ooh, I would have to spark them. You ever played many Telltale games? That's too bad, man. They're real good games. They're real good games. And they're not like combat based. They're really like more narrative based. As I said, more choose your own adventure. Um, and you have some pretty painful consequences in them games, man. Like there's a few where you can legitimately get almost everybody killed, if not get everybody killed, in horrible ways still. Or teleporters. Gameplay parts were bad, but games were good. Well, yeah, but that's because they weren't focused on gameplay parts. The the whole point was literally like narrative and story and like moving from moment to moment. Gameplay, they really weren't focused on gameplay at all. They didn't care. The whole point was literally just telling a story and like getting you to make your own choices within that narrative. I knew it. I thought I was gonna get hit by that blob. Ah, that's why they failed. Whereas the others, or Dispatch, is actually based more on gameplay, and that fun gameplay is actually fun. That's cool. That's too bad though, if that's actually true. Because I mean, I remember them failing, but I don't actually, never actually noted why. Because I mean, they did pretty well with the Telltale's Batman series, especially with the way the Enemy Within ended. That game was cool. The way that story ended completely flips those Batman stories on their head. Oh yeah, it's completely understandable. Some people, especially some games, they don't really care about what the story is, as long as the game is good, and I can completely understand it. I don't take issue with that feeling. If you just want your game to be good and you just want to be able to cut your brain off, you ain't trying to get into a whole like long thing. I can understand it. More of the gameplay. Too much talking, huh? Rumors of a Dispatch season 2. Oh, cool. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like the game. That's what's up. Gaming seems to be going through sort of a renaissance now, and I'm here for it. Story is good, great, but the gameplay is something else. Yep, yeah. Like I said, gaming is starting to go into more of a renaissance, and I am most definitely here for it. Things are starting to look good in the video game horizon again. remind myself will shoot me. My spirit will shoot me. I gotta remind myself that. Whoa. Oh. Thorns exploded and hit the enemy above where I was. That is honestly pretty cool. A little concerning too, especially if I'm not trying to draw another enemy into a fight yet. Ugh. Good Lord. I done woke the damn club up. Oh. Okay, now what? Hope this season 2 is going to expand on the game choices, a few new endings. Not a continuation of the story. Huh. Oh, so you actually want Dispatch's story to move on. Maybe to like a potential sequel, or maybe even just like building the rest of the Dispatch universe. Good story, but you don't want it to get stuck there. Or you don't want it to milk the story to death. Alright. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, okay. So kind of, but you more or less just want Dispatch itself to be like larger. You want more from the game. The game was good, but now you just want to see what more they can do with that one game. Not so much a full. Oh wow, okay. So it's actually brought me back here. So not so much like a full expansion, just everything you got like doubled, I guess you could say. If you have to put a number to it. And oh okay, and an epilogue. Huh. Don't have an epilogue, huh? Yeah, I hate when that happens in games. That can be painful. So, interesting. Oh, okay. Now I understand what you're going for. You want to see the culmination of your choices, since everyone's gonna remember this and all of that, and those choices in those games. Yeah, I've always loved that too. Don't tell me everybody's gonna remember this and then not let me see what's remembered and how it functions. Oh yeah, yeah. I've always loved that in games. When it's done, when it's not, it's frustrating. Hmm. So this spot just ain't on a map, or do I need to rest? Huh. There is also that path above me. Don't know how. Well, we'll see, I guess, out here. Yeah. I think that's where I reloaded at. Hmm. Crap. In this room again. Don't think they're also ready for a sequel because they're working on another game for people who saved Dispatch. Hey, the sequel to Dispatch not to be the best it can be for the fans who can't wait for a sequel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still got to deal with that nonsense nowadays too. That's why you just hope that all these groups come together and they actually acknowledge that these projects are really going to take a lot more time than they used to. They used to be able to make a game in like under 10 years. Nowadays, you can't really do that. You got to put in extreme amounts of time, especially depending on what tech you're using, who you're hiring, how experienced they are. That's what the problem was. How experienced they are versus aren't. I don't think I can actually get up there. That might not actually be an up there, so it might not matter. Yeah, also make Telltale games. Multiple ending story decisions. Yep. Yep. It's hard not to love those multiple ending story decision games. They feel so good. And they make a game seem so non-linear. They make it seem more like an actual world. Way more expensive than a singular story. Oh yeah, of course it is. It would have to be. Record sender, spare thought for those consumed. Through their grace we are evolved. No plague of mine shall overcome us now. Interesting. Extremely interesting. Inventory. Yeah. Huh. Fragile structures. Okay. So it's always fragile structures, regardless of what it is. Cool. Don't have something, huh? Yep. Not important. Eh. That means it is, just not now. Yep. Okay, let me get out this area. For thorns is a lifesaver. Stay away. Money, money. Not this time. Ho ho. No, no. Gotta move fast because I know exactly where I'm at and I'm finna get ran up on quickly by teleporters. Guess not. Never mind. Because that's exactly where they like to haunt. Yeah, I ain't even finna bother with you there, guy. Alright, now what does the map say? Yeah, that was just a box. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, a rectangle. Looks like the area at the bottom right might be where I want to go from here. Looks like there's also a path down from there. Either way, we'll have to figure that one out when we come back. With that one right there, folks, is going to be the end of episode 13 of Hollow Knight VOIDHEART Edition on the PS5. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links in my Discord to get to my link in my links to my sorry about that. Follow the links in my Discord to get to my Twitch and my YouTube. Follow the links in my YouTube to get to my Twitch and my Discord. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Thank y'all for stopping through. Catch you in the next one.